So,
all right, welcome back, everybody who just finished attending Kurt
can I turn
Miller's
this up,
press
Jiggy?
conference. I don't know how. I'll yell the questions to you if you can't hear.
Oh, I got it. I just turned the knob.
Find it.
I'm like, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Hopefully that. Mr. Jason.
Sorry, I had on mute. Asia, obviously, the game was tied with about a minute left, and you kind of took over there. What was going through your mind during that point, and just, how important did you think, obviously, those two big plays that you made were?
Honestly, just get a bucket. I think game one, their coaches was counting off, when they get stops, and every time I shot the ball, they counted as a stop before it even left my hand. So I felt some type of way. I was like, okay, taking my bad shot as a defensive stop. So I just knew that I needed to get a bucket so they didn't get that stop. I knew that I needed to attack the basket and just, lead my team in this way. And I was grateful to make the bucket. Should have made my free throws, but at the end of the day, I just kind of had to change gears because I felt like I was in cruise control, and I can't do that in playoffs.
Ethan?
Hey, Asia, pressure defense really held this team off the win. Can you talk about that?
Oh, defense won this game for us. It was nothing. There was no and-ones. It was none of this mindset of Asia. It's just defense. Defense. I said it before at the post game. When they say defense wins games, this is so real. When you get stops and if you can string them together, and then the offense just flows into it. And as you saw game one, we were awful on defense, which then made our offense look sloppy. You don't need that at all. So for us, we just knew that we needed to come out and play a lot of great defense.
We are talking about Carolyn Swords out here. Apologizing for the cross-talk, Asia. Let's go to Michelle Vopel, unless I already called on her because I can't remember.
No, you didn't, but that's okay. I'm glad to ask a question. Asia, nobody other than Brittany Griner has ever had more blocks in a WNBA playoff game. Lisa Leslie did 7 3 times, so you are in some very rare company. I know you are a shot blocker. It's nothing new, but what does it mean to have that big of a game, shot blocking in particular, in a must-win game like this?
Yeah, I honestly didn't even know anything about it. I just knew that, I needed to protect the basket for my teammates. They trust the fact that I'm there and I have to be there at all times and just keep them clean. I think the biggest thing is just not fouling because it could add up. But at the end of the day, I just got to make sure that my teammates understand that I am there for them if they get beat or if anything, it helps side. So I take a lot of pride in that.
Thank you.
Rafiq?
Yeah, I want to add on to Michelle Vopel's question. Like, how does it feel to be recognized as one of the greatest shot blockers of all time alongside Lisa Leslie?
I mean, it's incredible. Lisa Leslie is one of my role models. She actually called me when I won MVP, and it's just so cool to kind of have that relationship with her. I know I probably got a lot of work to do to even scrape the surface of Lisa Leslie, but, to be in company of her is always a great and a blessing and an honor. And so, yeah, I'm just going to keep going for it.
Sean McCullough?
Hi, Asia. 28 free throw attempts in the game. I know that's a big part of Aces basketball, but in that fourth quarter, were you guys focusing more on getting the ball in the paint and to the basket, when you guys got in the bonus late there in the third quarter?
I don't think that was our main focus. I think our main focus was just attacking, taking what the defense gives us and going with that. Yes, getting to the free throw line is a part of our game. It's a big part of our system. It makes up for the three-point line that people think that we can't really handle right now. So, you got to find different ways to fill that void, and that's how we do it. So I don't think it's something that we're like, okay, let's try to get fouled. No, we're just attacking. And when you do that, it kind of puts the refs in a situation to make the call.
And last question for Christos.
Hello, Asia. Congrats on the win. You played great defense, especially in the fourth quarter. How important is to keep that momentum for Game 3 of the series?
I mean, it's very important, but it's also us. This is who we are. In game one, you didn't see that at all. And that wasn't us. We lost our identity in a way, and we got it back. We found ourselves. We watched film. Coaches got on us and said everything was wrong. So we went back and we fixed everything. And, I mean, of course, you're not going to be able to stop everything. But if you just can string stops together, I think that shows just great defense. And that's kind of what we did throughout the game. We knew we needed to get stops, and that's what we pride ourselves on.
Thanks a lot, Asia. We'll be right back.